Hey there, little dreamers. I've got a super special tale just for you. It's all about a frog, a princess, and a whole lot of magic. So, put on your favorite PJs, grab your blankie, and let's jump into the fantastic story of the Frog Prince. But before we start, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe so you never miss a cool story. Are you ready? Let's go! Once upon a time there was a castle in a faraway land, and in the castle lived a very spoiled princess. The princess got absolutely everything she ever wanted: a golden maned pony, a candy cane bicycle, and even a diamond-covered dress, which she never even wore. One morning, the princess woke up with a greedy look in her eye. "I want the golden ball, Daddy," she said. "Of course, Sugar Lump, anything for you," said the king. The king called his head goldsmith and said, "Melt down our finest golden statue to make this ball immediately." "Yes, your kingship," said the head goldsman. Soon he came back with a magnificent, shining golden ball for the princess. The princess snatched the golden ball and rushed outside to the garden, but she tripped over. The golden ball flew out of her hands, high up into the air. Then it came down and landed with a big splash right in the middle of the garden pond, and sank straight to the bottom. "Oh, fiddlesticks!" muttered the princess. Then the strangest thing happened. "Knee-deep, I can help," said a voice. The princess looked around, but no one was there. "I said I can help," said the voice again. The princess looked down to see a little green frog smiling and waving up at her. "There's no such thing as a talking frog," she thought to herself. "Knee-deep," said the frog. "Oh, you can talk, after all," said the princess. "Yeah, course I can talk. Now, do you want your ball back or not?" "Oh yes, I do," said the princess. "Okay, then, but there's one condition." "Needy," said the frog. "And what's that?" replied the princess. "If I get your ball, you must promise to give me a kiss in return," said the frog. "Kiss a frog? You, that is disgusting. You're all green and slimy and yucky and horrible," snorted the princess. "Never in a million years would I kiss you. No way. Suit yourself, Knee-deep," replied the frog, and he hopped back onto his lily pad in the middle of the pond. The princess spent the next half an hour splashing, waiting and scooping for the ball, without any luck. "You sure you don't need my help?" said the frog. "Oh, all right then, my golden ball in exchange for one yucky froggy kiss," grunted the princess. "Needy," said the frog. He plopped into the water and quickly came back with the ball. "And now for my kiss," said the frog. But the princess just snatched the ball from the frog. She set off as fast as she could towards the castle. But there was something the princess didn't know. You see, the king had been out walking in the garden and he had seen and heard everything. "And where do you think you are going, young lady?" said the king. "Daddy," replied the princess. "It looks like you've promised this frog a kiss, and we should always keep our promises. So, oh, but Daddy, he is so slimy and green and yucky looking," she said. "A promise is a promise," said the king. So, the princess went back to the pond. There was the frog, sitting on his lily pad. He had a big smile on his face. He hopped over to her. She huffed and puffed and held her breath. And then she said, "Ee-oo-oo." But finally, the princess bent down and gave the frog a wet, squelchy kiss on the lips. Suddenly there was a loud bang. When the smoke cleared, the princess was amazed to see an exceedingly dazzling prince. "Golly gumdrops, I wasn't expecting that to happen," said the princess. The prince smiled and told her that a wicked witch had turned him into a frog many years ago, and the only way to break the froggy spell was a kiss on the lips from a true princess. "Oh, prince, I'm sorry for being so horrible to you and saying you. I had no idea you were a prince," said the princess. "My darling, it doesn't make any difference if he is a prince or a frog or a spider for that matter. You should treat everyone as you would like to be treated," said the king. And that is where this froggy fairy tale ends. Except to say from that day, the princess changed and was kind to everyone she met. The prince and the princess became the very best of friends. Sometimes they went for a walk by the pond. The princess laughed loudly when the prince used to say, "Knee deep, knee deep." So, the moral of the story is all about kindness and keeping promises. Just like how the princess kept her promise to the frog, even when things seemed a bit slimy. It's like saying, "Hey, be nice to others, and you might find a friend in the most unexpected places." So, remember to be kind and true to your word, just like our princess. Alrighty, now it's officially bedtime. Sweet dreams, my little dreamers. Don't forget to hit the like button if you had a blast, and subscribe for more awesome bedtime stories with me.